because we need to advance, we need to finish reading part in today's week. In 2 days, this week, we've got an exam. Yep, so let's open our books here. We are last class, we did this part, a conversation. You practice the conversation, practicaron la conversación. Let's hear one more time, for the last time, the conversation.
7.6. At a party.
You aren't English, are you, Nicole? Where are you from?
No, I'm French. I was born in Toulouse.
Oh, is that where you grew up?
Yes. I lived with my parents and my brother in a house near the university there. My father worked at the university.
Oh, how interesting. What did he do? Was he a teacher?
Yes, he was a professor of music.
Really? What does he play?
He's a brilliant pianist.
How wonderful. And what about your mother? What's her job?
She's retired now, but she was a doctor. She worked in the hospital.
Oh, so did you go to school in Toulouse?
Yes, I went to a Catholic high school. I was there for 10 years. Then I went to university.
What did you study?
I studied English and education in Paris. And then I studied for 1 year in London.
Ah, that's why your English is so good. And did you start work straight after that?
No, I traveled around Africa for a few months. Then I taught in a school in Senegal.
That sounds great. And what's your job now?
I teach in a high school in Paris. I teach English and French.
I'm sure you're a brilliant teacher.
Anyway, what about you?
Anyway, what about you? ¿Y tú? Anyway, it's like, how can I translate? Bueno, y entonces, ¿y tú? No, something like that. Okay. Talking about last Friday, we had the Women's International Day. And thanks to the book, or thanks to this, we had something a little bit related to it. We have these ladies, Hedy Lamarr and Rosalind Franklin, who were exceptional, outstanding, famous people. Some of them were scientists. Unfortunately, in those days, I'm talking about in 1920s, 1990s, yeah, women weren't considered so important in this scientific matter or in the scientific subjects. They were considered that they couldn't do that. So that's the importance of how it has changed drastically. Well, not so drastically, because nowadays, well, you know that we haven't got the same rights. I mean, it's changing, but not as it should be. So it's just it's better for the rights of women nowadays, but it has some issues. It has some problems these days. Well, anyway, here we have Hedy Lamarr. She was an actress, but also she wanted to be a scientist. Yeah, and she has a quote here, tiene una famous phrase: any girl can be glamorous. All you have to do is stand still and look stupid, no? She said that, not me, she said that. Then we have another scientist, well, another outstanding woman, whose name is Rosalind Franklin. She said that science and everyday life cannot and should not be separated. Yeah, there are others, for example, Marie Curie, who was another outstanding scientist, a brilliant scientist, because she was one of the first people to discover X-ray, no, Marie Curie, among others that which I don't remember right now. Yeah, but unfortunately, they weren't recognized as, as famous scientists. They just because being a woman, being women, no? And nowadays it's not like that, but in the past it was like that. It was like that, unfortunately. So here we're gonna start reading the texts, the two texts. I'm gonna start with this part, Forgotten Female First. We start from Hedy Lamarr, the whole Hollywood film star behind the invention of Wi-Fi and mobile phones. Mary, can you start reading the Austrian actress?
Yes. Heidi Lamar, the Hollywood film star behind the invention of Wi-Fi and mobile phones. The Austrian actress Heidi Lamar was born in Vienna in 1914. As Hedwig Kissler, she was a very clever girl, always interested in how things worked. She loved taking her music boxes to pieces and putting them together again. However, she also loved acting. So she left school early without qualifications and started drama school.
Thank you very much. Hedy, film star, please. Natalia. ¿No está Natalia? Hi, Natalia. Are you here? Torres. We can hear you well. Okay, Ricardo, can you continue?
Yes, I think so.
Hedy, the film star.
Okay. Heidi, the film star.
First working in section Slovenian
Um,
films, she quickly became
Marlene,
successful.
first, Ricardo, and then you.
Okay. Kedwin first worked in
Czechoslovakian.
Czechoslovakian films, and she quickly became a successful actress, and often called the most beautiful woman in the world. I continue. Okay. She married in 1933, but her husband didn't want her to work and kept her locked in the house.
Okay, thank you. Marlene, continue. Finally.
Finally, in 1937, she ran away to Paris. There she met an American film producer, and under her new name, Heidi Lamar, she was soon a famous Hollywood actress. Heidi is problem what that they soon got bored with film roles that were just about being beautiful. She didn't enjoy Hollywood parties and liked to spend her free time investigating things,
Inventing
things,
things. Like,
inventing
remember,
things.
like. Thank you very much. Wartime work, please. Andy.
Me, teacher.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Wartime work. During World War, I she had an idea for making it difficult for the Germans to stop American radio signals. She was the first person to think of sending bytes or information on different radio waves, and, then putting them together when they arrived, like Jisoo. Sadly, the USA Navy didn't take her seriously.
Seriously, yes, thank you. Remember, arrived. Continue, Andy.
No one understood how important
Under-
understood how important Hades' work was until many years later, and not many people know that it is her idea that makes Wi-Fi and mobile phones possible today. She died in 2000. In 2015, Google told her story in one of their doodles on her birthday.
On her birthday, yes, we have Jisoo. Jisoo is that, no? Rompecabezas, Jisoo. Jisoo. Radio waves are these radio waves. Okay, any other question that you have about vocabulary, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Andy.
Doubtless.
Say that again, please.
What is doubtless? Esta está abajo. They're
Doodles.
doodles.
Doodles. You know that whenever you have Google, wait, I'm going to show you literal.
Okay.
Teacher, what
Thank
is
Wait.
things?
Wait. So here we have Google, no? Sometimes you search something and it has like images here, like pictures, random drawings about, for example, this day, this person died or she was born, no? And they tell you a story, ¿no? Te dicen una historia. Entonces, doodle es como garabato.
Okay. Thanks, teacher.
Sending bits of information, Marlene. Sending bits, pedazos, bits de información. Sending bits of information. Yep. Any other question?
Teacher, what is Czechoslovakia films?
Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia was a country. Now it was in Europe, or it is in Europe, no? It is Czech Republic, Eslovaquia, and Hungary, me parece. Antes era todo un país, por eso se le llamaba Checoslovaquia, porque era República Checa y Eslovaquia con Hungría, me parece. Entonces, films from the old time.
Teacher,
Ujú.
what is working? Working?
What is it?
Then working team together.
Where is it? Paragraph.
In wartime work.
Ajá.
En el párrafo 4.
Radio webs, putting them together. Okay. So you have the picture here of the bits of information or the Jisoo piece. So she sent the radio waves and then putting back together, you know, like a Jisoo. Las ponía, bueno, las enviaba separadas. Yeah, she sent the pieces of information separately, and after she putting them together, las ponía juntas. For example, when you are doing a Jisoo, you do that, you put together.
Thank you, teacher.
Hi. Yep. Marlene?
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Thank you, teacher.
Yes, no worries. Okay, we continue with Rosalind Franklin. Okay, Rosalind Franklin, we have Andy, ya no leíste, Andrea, please. Rosalind
Okay,
Franklin.
teacher. Rosalind Franklin, the scientist who didn't get the Nobel Prize for discovering the structure of DNA. The British scientist Rosalind Franklin was born in London. Born in London in 1912. She was a very intelligent girl and did much exercise in her free time because she loved it. She went to Cambridge University, where she worked very hard studying chemistry. However, she didn't actually get a degree. When she finished her course, this was in 1938, and at that time only men could receive degrees.
Could receive degrees, yes. Remember, finished. Continue, please. Mauricio.
¿En dónde estaba, teacher?
Finding her place.
Her first job was in a laboratory in Paris, where she took X-ray photographs of chemicals to learn more about their structure. She enjoyed living in France and spent her free time walking in the mountains. When she went back to London in 1951, she worked with the science Maurice Wilkins in King's College and began studying the DNA.
DNA. Ah, ya vi que les falta otra vez los verbos en pasado. Enjoyed, work. Mhm. Okay, so continue, please. Viene her problem.
Her problem was working with male scientists. They often didn't take female scientists seriously. Wilkins wanted Franklin to be his assistant, and when she wanted to do her own work, he called her a dirt lady. In the evenings, Franklin couldn't eat in the same college dining room as the men.
As the man, okay, as a man. So please continue, Mary, please. Discovering DNA.
Franklin's work went well, and she was the first person to show DNA's structure in a photograph. Wilkins showed the photo and her work to two other scientists, James Watson and Francis Crick. He did this without asking Franklin. When Watson and Crick later won the Nobel Prize for discovering the structure of DNA, they didn't say that Franklin's work was very important in their discovery.
Okay, thank you. Finally, Natalie.
Rosalind died of cancer in 1918, probably because of her work with X-rays. In 2013, 2030, on her birthday, Google told her story in one of their doodles.
Doodles, no, los garabatos.
Doodles.
Thank you. Hi, any question about vocabulary, guys?
Degree in this context, what is for?
Degree is, well, it has two meanings, no? For example, we are The weather like today, we are 27 Celsius degrees, no? Más, creo. 13, no? But degree in this context is about university. After you finish university, you receive your degree. Well, if you pass the university, if you don't pass the university, you don't get. If you finish English, you get your degree. ¿Verdad? Here at UAM. El título. Yeah. Have you got your degree? ¿Ya lo tienen? Have you got your degree? Yes, teacher. No yet.
Yes. Yes,
Nope.
teacher.
Not yet.
Yes.
No, teacher.
Is it certificated of the,
Certificate, yes, a certificate
Mhm.
that you finish
the
university.
university?
Or a certificate that you didn't finish the university. Depends. Another question about the vocabulary, guys? No?
I think no.
No? Okay, perfect. So we have the questions here about these two girls. So please, can you help me reading along, Alfonso? ¿Me puedes
Yes,
ayudar a
teacher.
leerlas?
Where and we where and when was he born? And the next,
Yep.
what did she enjoy doing as a child? We didn't she had all her qualifications?
Qualification,
What was her first work?
Mhm.
What was her problem in life?
Mhm.
What did she like to do in her free time? What was she the first person to do? Who no, yes, who didn't take her seriously? When didn't she die?
When did she die?
When did she die? What did Google do on her birthday?
On her birthday, correct. So number one, related to Hedy, because you are going to do about Rosalind Lamarck. Vale. So these are the answers related to Hedy Lamarck. For example, she was born in Vienna, no? In 1914. She liked or she enjoyed taking music boxes into pieces. Desarmar. Yeah, you know the music boxes, las que giras, yeah, you spin. Number three, she loved acting and left school. Number four, these are the answers, okay? Acting in Czechoslovakian films, no? Number five, she got bored with film roles. Number six, she invented things. Number seven, she was the first person to think of sending bits of information on different radio waves and then putting them together when they arrive, ¿no? Se puede decir, it was the beginning of Wi-Fi, ¿no? The beginning of Wi-Fi. Number eight, the US Navy, no, didn't take her seriously, the US Navy, and she died in 2000. She died in 2000, sorry. And number 10, Google told her story in one of her doodles. Vale? So these are the questions for Henry Lamar. It's missing the answers for Rosalind Franklin. So you have 10 minutes, guys. Menos, 7 minutes to answer and write your answers of Rosalind Franklin. Yeah. Okay, guys. So please write them down on your notebook. In the meantime, I'll be back, okay? I'm going to get some water. Hi, finish? Or not yet?
No,
No,
not yet.
yet.
Okay. 2 more minutes and we check, guys.
Read it, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the answers for Rosalind Franklin. No, for example, number one, it was in London. No, she was born in London in 1920. Number two, maths. No. Number three, only men received degrees in 1938. Number four, taking X-ray photos of chemicals to find out more about their structure, no? Number five, working with male scientists, they often didn't take her seriously. Number six, walking in the mountains, yeah, walking in the mountains. Number seven, she was the first person to show DNA structure in a photograph, Number eight, it was, or they were male scientists who didn't take her seriously. Number nine, it was, she died in 1958, no? And number 10, the same as the other, Google told her story under doodles, yeah? Okay, so, doodles, what is doodles? A los que estuvieron aquí antes y no llegaron tarde. What is doodles?
Sorry.
What is doodles, guys? Ya se los
El
olvidó.
cumpleaños de, bueno, cuando celebra la historia Google, ¿no?
Ajá. Garabatos. Doodles. Garabatos, doodles. Hay un juego muy popular se hizo en App Store que se llama Doodle Jumps, algo así. Es de un monito. Ese monito se llama así el juego porque es un garabato, ese monito. ¿Ya? It was very
Okay.
popular, ¿no? Era muy popular hace como unos 10 años. Yep, no problem. Okay, we have here exercise number 5. Match the verbs with the words that you have here. For example, leave. ¿Con qué va leave?
School.
School. Run.
Away.
Run. Run away. Get. ¿Con qué va get?
Bored with.
Get bored with. Correct. Take.
Take seriously.
Take seriously. Correct. Do.
Math.
Math.
A prize?
No, math exercise.
Maths exercises. Take.
Photographs.
Take photographs. Win.
A prize.
A prize. No, for example, talking about winning a prize. Yesterday it was the Oscar, and directors and actors and actresses won, you know, the Oscar statue, no? The Oscar statue. Tell her story. Okay, guys, so we have here the sentences. You have to make the sentences as the example. For example, Hedy Lamarr left school early and started drama school. El pasado de leave es. What is the past of leave?
Left.
Left.
What is the past of run?
Run.
Run. What is the past of get?
Got.
What is the past of take?
Took.
What is the past of do?
Did.
Eat.
What is the past of take?
Took.
Make. Ah, no, took.
Took.
Ujú.
Ya vienen en el examen. They are
One.
exam.
One.
Hi.
And told.
And told. Yeah, what is the past of spend?
Spit.
Spend?
Spit.
Spend.
Spend.
Spend. Yeah, they are coming in the exam. Okay, so what you have to do is to make sentences. Yeah, like the example here. For example, she ran away from her house and became a famous actress, no? And on Rosalind Franklin, she did math exercises when she was a young girl, when she was a little. ¿Vale? But this activity we are going to check tomorrow. You can start it now and you can finish, but we're gonna check it tomorrow. You can make the sentence like that, but it's more recommendable that you go to the text and check them in the text. Yeah, you reread the text and find the sentences and write them down on your notebook, please, guys. It's not for classroom, it's for us to check here in class. ¿Vale? So it's going to be your homework, ¿vale? And also your homework, aprovechando el tiempo que tenemos, que nos queda, try to answer these questions for you. This is your opinion. These questions are your opinion. Who do you think has the most difficult life? I think Hedy Lamarr had the most difficult life because she was, I don't know, so something like that related to here, no? So answer the questions and do the sentences. And tomorrow we check. Okay? Mañana lo checamos, please. Don't forget your homework. These 10 extra minutes is for you to start your homework.